I'm excited to hand the stage over to Jim to introduce himself and week one of the Hiring Excellence Framework.
Thanks, Benji. Hi, I'm Jim Miller. I'm the VP of People and Talent at Ashby. Today, I want to start by taking a moment to share a bit about my time in the talent space. During my 15 years at Google, our team managed upwards of 4.2 million applications a year. Naturally, testing with such large data sets revealed infinite learnings. My time at Full Story allowed me to put those learnings and my unique beliefs into action. But the key difference I wasn't expecting was how much our talent tech stack would hold me back. I went from Google, where I played a part in building a custom, fully integrated ATS in-house, to stitching together a handful of point systems. More time was wasted finding workarounds than it was doing meaningful work. At Full Story, we started with Ashby Analytics, then implemented Ashby All-in-One, and this solved that problem for us. So much so, I asked to come and work here. I'm now able to put my strategic beliefs into action across product input, individual contributor work, and moments like this one. Today, I have the pleasure of sharing how the culmination of these 22 years, plus thousands of hours of Ashby research and hundreds of conversations with global TA teams, has resulted in what we're calling the Hiring Excellence Framework. As Benji highlighted, expectations for modern TA teams are sky high and ever increasing. Old maturity models that plot you on a linear graph from tactical to strategic simply aren't adequate anymore. They fail to adapt to the complexity of the modern talent landscape. But I think, as most people here today know, recruiting isn't a linear track, and being good at everything is far less valuable than being excellent at the things your business really needs. In fact, the talent space is changing so fast, the world won't wait for you to get to maturity. Understanding this rapidly evolving environment, we went back to first principles to evaluate more deeply the what and the how driving top talent teams. We mapped and organized their success and their experiences into 4 key competencies. The first, strategy and planning. Are we actively planning headcount, setting targets, and defining success? 2, candidate attraction. Do we have access to the best talent for the jobs your business needs? 3, candidate evaluation. Are we assessing candidates effectively enough to accurately make the right hire? And 4, stakeholder engagement. Is recruiting bringing the business along? Naturally, all of this is easier said than done. As we dug deeper into how top talent teams actually unlock the success across these competencies, we realized hiring excellence isn't just the work you do. Hiring excellence is also the cultural mindset your company has around recruiting. That mindset shift can be best illustrated through 3 strategic pillars that extend across the 4 competencies. They are continuous improvement, operational efficiency, and organizational agility. These strategic pillars are how top talent teams excelled in the 4 core competencies. And that's why these pillars and the competencies come together to form our Hiring Excellence Framework. Our Hiring Excellence Framework enables your organization to have outsized impacts by incrementally establishing the analytics and operational rigor required to meet future challenges. The best part? This framework is flexible enough to meet any need an organization may have. To see how the framework can be brought into life, we need to first understand the growth goals of your organization. We've found that following the past 3 years of change, most talent teams find themselves in one of 3 overall growth stages. These growth stages will help set the scene for the flexibility of the Hiring Excellence Framework. Shortly after I joined Full Story in early 2021, we, like so many around us, entered the hypergrowth stage. After assessing the situation we found ourselves in, I realized that candidate attraction was the key competency we needed to index on. This meant building processes and a team focused on creating an inbound engine to drive scale efficiently. We optimized job descriptions for visibility in all the places candidates applied. We improved our storytelling, and we ran targeted advertising strategies. Even in this highly competitive environment, we hit our goals by attracting the majority of our hires through inbound channels, allowing us to redirect sourcing efforts to a few truly complex roles that really needed it. As the macroeconomic conditions we all know and felt came to light in 2022, we suddenly went from hypergrowth to retracting. We were shrinking overall, but we had a few limited roles open. The Hiring Excellence Framework indexed us on the candidate evaluation competency as quality of hire became imperative. We re-engineered our hiring process to deliver a wider choice of great candidates at the latter stages versus stuffing the pipeline at the top of the funnel. Having Ashby all-in-one really helped us adjust our processes at scale and made the required changes straightforward to implement. Now at Ashby, in 2023, we're steadily expanding. The competency I'm focused on here, strategy and planning, where I need to ensure that we have the right hires at the right time and a resourcing balance for our ambitious plans. I hope these quick examples from my experience can help illustrate the power of the Hiring Excellence Framework. Let's briefly summarize the framework's main components for you to use as best for your organization. First, define your growth goals to understand the stage of your business. Second, determine what core competencies your talent org needs to be excellent at in the immediate term. And then third, highlight how your team will approach success through one or more of the pillars. The framework in its entirety is meant to provide flexibility and agility at any stage of your business, while the strategic pillars remain constant commitments to how your team operates. In the coming weeks and months, Ashby will be releasing additional content to help put hiring excellence into practice at your organization. And of course, our product team is laser focused on developing products and features that enable teams to implement hiring excellence.